Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
You're welcome, Jay. I am the professional.
I can't believe it.
Jaxon Jarvis.
I actually can't believe it. You're in studio.
I can see that the smile on both of your faces means you're excited.
Yes.
To see the greatness that is the professional Jaxon Jarvis.
You know how many people Jaxon Jarvis have emailed us and said, "Hey, you got to get Jaxon Jarvis. You got to get the professional." Everybody wants to actually know.
We got so many emails. Unbelievable.
Well, I'm not surprised. I'm here to grace your fans with the gift of smooth-sounding professional voice.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
And it's been a long time since you've addressed the fans. What's that all about, Jaxon?
It has been a long time, and I returned to the mountaintops of masculinity to search my soul and find how I could become even more professional.
Wow.
That's right, Jay. You and I go a long way back.
Yes.
We used to travel the roads together.
Yes.
Yeah,
You've
I know.
witnessed the showers of gold that I experienced on the road. I don't understand. What?
What are you
The
laughing
professional is confused here. Little K? Is that?
Yeah.
Please don't
Jay.
laugh at the professional. That was rude.
I came all the way down here.
I am entertained.
From the mountaintops of masculinity, and you're
Jay
treating him-
Moore
Yes.
and the professional were two potatoes in a pod.
That's right. Yes.
That's right. And now here I am, coming down to grace you with professional excellence, and I get laughed at.
That's right. You're being very
Unprofessional. Unprofessional.
You should get out of the studio.
I am not laughing at you. I am laughing in enjoyment.
In enjoyment.
In exhalation
I-
of how professional you are.
The professional could take
You're
your
welcome.
job in a minute.
You are welcome.
He could take your job in a minute. You could be out of here in a minute.
I wouldn't want your job.
No.
Keep it, because
Yes.
that's right.
Just keep it. That's all
Perhaps
you
you
have to
remember.
say,
You know, I used to be in trailers. No, the good kind of trailers on set with Murdoch Mysteries. You ever seen that show?
That's correct.
I was Handsome Randolph, and
My
here I
mom
am
did.
now in this little office, this little cubicle.
That's right.
With little K laughing at me.
I'm so
Unprofessional, Jay. What is this?
You know what, Jaxon Jarvis? It was your choice of Little K or Pat Porter. I didn't know what to do.
Well,
I didn't know
you.
what to do.
I'll tell you. She's got to earn her place with the professional.
Yes, you got to stop laughing because you're being very rude.
Okay, Jay.
being very
Let's
rude.
start over again.
Yes.
I am the professional,
Yes.
Jaxon Jarvis.
Thank you.
Everything
Thank
I do is professional. Thank you, Jay. Thank you. Excellent.
Go ahead, Jaxon Jarvis.
No, Jay, this is your show.
Well-
Little K's welcome with us.
Yes. Can you shut your mic off for a minute, Little K? You're being stupid.
No, I control the board.
No.
Little K, I noticed you're staring down at my chiseled six-pack. This luscious black mustache.
And drooling.
Absolutely. It's okay. Don't be nervous.
No, not nervous at all.
Excellent. Okay. As we were, Jay,
Yes.
we
Yes,
traveled the
yes.
roads together,
Yes.
and I've returned to Neo Wrestling. And you asked what I was doing?
It's kind of weird, Jaxon Jarvis, and I'm going to say this. Yes, you're right. We've been down the roads together for years and years and years. I managed you for years and years and years. You won all the championships all over Ontario.
All of them. That's right, Jay.
All of them, and a few times, not just once.
No,
a few
probably 25 times
Yes.
each.
In
Absolutely.
fact, and I never have known you to be even defeated. I know that you've given those
Undefeated.
titles. Yes.
Why do you think I'm a professional? Everything I do is professional.
You're the most amazing man I've ever done business with has been Jaxon Jarvis.
That is correct, Jay.
And then just
I've
one
seen the
day,
rest.
I'm going to put you on the spot here live on the radio. And one day it just dropped off. You just went away.
Well, I did
From, not just from me, from the fans, from the wrestlers, from everybody, and we need answers as to why the disappearance.
First of all, Jay, you should be apologizing to me because I accomplished everything there was to accomplish in the world of
It's
wrestling.
true. Yes, it is true.
How dare you expect me to stick around after I had done everything?
I am sorry.
There was
You're
nothing left for
absolutely
me to do except what I've come to the conclusion of. And that is to become the most professional talent scout that this world has ever seen.
Now, talent scout. By talent scout, you mean like a manager?
Jay,
Come on.
I
don't
am
say this.
far above a manager.
Yeah.
I am
Look
a
who's
talent scout.
questioning his talent now.
Absolutely. Jay, listen, I am the professional, and everything I do is professional.
Yes.
If I'm going to be a talent scout,
Yes.
don't you dare call me a manager. Okay?
I apologize.
I have skills and talent to rain down on all of the athletes who are not quite professional yet in Neo Wrestling.
In Neo Wrestling.
That's right.
Yes. So I could keep my name as the manager, the greatest manager in the history of
Jay, you can certainly be the greatest manager.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. But I'm not a professional. I'm not a talent scout. I don't go scout talent.
Look at this. I'm watching your ratings go up right now while I'm on the radio with you.
Yes, they are going
That's
up.
professional. I can see them going through the roof.
And I think because everybody's wanted to hear from you. Now, you were at the very, the
inaugural reincarnation of...
Thank you. Oh,
That's
my
right.
God. You are a professional broadcaster as well because you're
Thank you, Jay. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you. You were at the official
I do it often.
reincarnation of Neo this past May, and you just seemed to... First of all, you didn't talk to anybody back there, backstage. You didn't say anything.
Obviously.
You didn't shake hands. You didn't say hello. You didn't say you were back. And the next thing I know, you're just kind of walking out during live matches in front of a live audience.
Jay, I wasn't there to make friends, okay? As I mentioned, I was scouting out what Neo had to offer.
Yes.
I will say I wasn't overly impressed with the chiseled six-packs that I saw that evening, but I was impressed with some of the talent.
Now, by some of the talent, can you let us in on that?
That was going to
Well-
be my question.
At one point, I walked past a large mirror, and the professional saw a beautiful reflection of a man who
Yes.
has far exceeded all the talents in Neo.
Yes, yes, yes.
After I stopped admiring my own reflection, I then attended the ring where I started to see less adequate talent than I had just bared witness to.
Well, of course.
However, that being said, I did witness the new champion, Sean Spears.
Ah, yes.
Not impressed.
No.
Not impressed.
And you've beaten him many times.
Of course, I taught him everything he knows.
That's right, yes.
Really?
Perhaps, absolutely.
Yes.
There's a story there.
Well, the story is, if you're listening, Sean Spears, you're welcome.
It's true. Jaxon Jarvis, I believe, trained Sean Spears his second time around at the Neo Pro Wrestling and taught him how to do things right and got him on TV.
Yes. How do you think he's a world champion for Neo right now? Heavyweight
Because of
champ.
you.
Absolutely.
Did you scout with him backstage? Did you talk to Spears backstage? Did
He's
you help him?
all he wanted from me was an autograph, and I just did not have I didn't have time for that.
No.
The professional was not there to sign autographs.
No.
Or kiss babies in
Yes.
this case.
Now, I know that he was probably jealous in a lot of ways that more people wanted your autograph backstage than even he had at his own VIP line.
I saw the jealousy.
Yes.
I saw the tears.
He does get like that.
Absolutely.
Yes, he doesn't say anything, but you can see it in his eyes.
But through the tears, I saw the sunshine put a smile on his face.
Yeah.
When he saw the professional and his luscious black mustache.
Yes, yes, he hasn't.
Absolutely.
He hasn't seen that black mustache in a lot of years.
He has not.
And
An
he.
award-winning mustache, I might add.
Yes.
U.S. National Mustache Champion.
Thank you. Yes, it's true. You are the U.S.
Absolutely.
Yes,
New York-
you actually won an award for that. Yes.
Little K, did you know that?
No,
In
sorry.
New York City,
zoned
I
out.
competed against the world's finest facial hair and took a gold medal. 2015 U.S. National Mustache Champion.
That's really
That's
interesting.
professional. That's what you're supposed to
Yeah.
do.
Gaze your eyes into this
No,
luscious black mustache
I-
and you'll recognize why.
I am dumbfounded.
Well, at least you
Speechless.
got half of that right.
Yes. I think what Jaxon Jarvis is trying to say is that you're dumb.
Oh, well, To
Jay?
each their own. You can think whatever you want. But I want to know, now that you've made this move to scouting, what are those characteristics? What are those key bullet point notes that you're looking for
Well,
in the next big wrestler?
I'm glad you asked that question, little K.
I'm not so dumb.
No, I didn't say which half you got right. What I'm seeking in professional talent, first of all, an oily, chiseled six-pack is definitely a requirement.
Yes.
Of course, that's a given. TV
Jay's
quality abs, that's a must.
So Jay's out.
Jay, no, we're moving on from Jay. I've seen him in a swimsuit, and it's not professional,
It
Jay.
doesn't work. Yes.
Absolutely not. And secondly, a luscious black mustache. Now, that's almost impossible for anyone to...
Nobody could do it.
That's right, Jay.
Nobody can do it.
That's right. But I'll tell you, I'm ready to teach.
Yes.
I'm ready to be the Mr. Miyagi of facial hair.
Yes. So in this scouting, you obviously haven't landed on anybody yet.
Not yet,
As far as
Jay.
the scouting goes.
I noticed some Daddy Davis. And now I believe he has a match at the next Neo show.
Daddy Davis versus the Karate Man. We know him as Jeremy Elliott, who you've had many feuds here in the Niagara area with, and won all of those matches as well.
That's right. I used to beat the
Yes.
Chuck Norris out of
Yes.
Karate Man Jeremy
And I
Elliott.
feel that Daddy Davis, if you've seen him as of late, is kind of taken after you.
That's right. He's trying. He is trying. I'll
Yes.
give him credit. He
Yes.
has stolen what I believe to be is a poor man's version of the professional's
Yes.
mustache. However, there is no chiseled abs on Daddy Davis.
No, there's not.
I was gonna say, we should segue into the matches that have been announced so far for Neo coming up, and we can get.
Very professional of you, little
Okay.
K.
You're going to bury all my questions on Jackson Jarvis.
Jay, it's okay. It's
We
all
don't-
right.
Right, that's
we don't-
fine.
we only
I see how
have-
the show is run
That's
around here,
fine,
Jay.
yes.
We only have a certain amount of time, man, and I'm pretty sure this debate that's coming up about these cards.
Little K,
Are
do you
gonna-
know who Jay Moore and the professional have spent time with in locker rooms?
I know, that's why I'm saying this debate is going to be better than whatever you had.
Oh,
So, Nikita versus Casey Spinelli. It's a round robin. Spinelli's up 1. Daddy Davis versus Jeremy Elliott. And Crazy Steve versus one of the Deadly Venoms.
Crazy Steve, unprofessional. Crazy Steve.
yeah. Yeah.
I'll tell you, every time I wrestled Crazy Steve, he would get crazy makeup all over my $5,000 designer weens.
That's disgusting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Unprofessional.
Yeah.
Not someone I want to spend much time with.
Now, you've beaten all these guys because it's Crazy Steve in a Freebirds rules match against the Deadly Venoms. That could be any one of the Deadly Venoms, being Darko, being Jake O'Reilly, or being El Tornado. And I know that you've beaten every single one of these guys in their own promotion at Rock Solid.
They know it too.
Including Crazy Steve.
These people all know it too, that your listeners.
Yes.
Right now they're laughing. You mention these names in the presence of the professional, and they're all laughing.
I know. And even you're holding back your laugh a little bit
Absolutely.
because you're being professional. You're on the radio. You don't want to.
Absolutely. They can't see me twirling my mustache, but I
No,
do
they
it.
cannot. Yes. But what is your feeling on all this? Is there any interest on the? It seems to be you're into the abs. That's another thing I don't get.
Absolutely, Jay.
Yes.
Listen, I cannot wait to watch this show. I'm telling you right now that the next Neo event that's going to have the professional talent scout out there, I'm excited, Jay. I am truly excited to watch these matches go down.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fascinating show, and it can only be more professional.
So who would you think out of the Venoms they're going to put up against Crazy Steve? I mean, Jake O'Reilly probably has had the most matches with them. They were childhood friends growing up. Anthony Darko, a bit of a mystery, and El Tornado. I mean, they've wrestled El Tornado many, many times, but he's got probably the most out of the experience side of things. And, okay, go ahead and answer that first.
Well, personally, Jake O'Reilly would be
Yeah.
my pick. El Tornado has spent some time in the ring with me as well,
Yes.
and he is probably the least professional man I've ever known.
Yes, I agree with that. Now,
He-
they have a manager as well.
Who's there?
Ashton.
Ashton.
Yes,
Ashton
I'm not
Kutcher?
sure the last name. I keep saying Kushner too.
Kutcher.
But I don't think it's that
Unprofessional.
him. Yeah, just simple as that. I'm professional.
Jake O'Reilly and Darko, and I'll give it to El Tornado. He definitely could. He could give Crazy Steve a professional beating. That's
Yeah.
for sure. But he's not fit to lace my boots.
Right. So any of these guys, as far as you scouting talent, are not on the list.
Absolutely not. Not one of them has.
Not Crazy Steve.
They don't
not
even
the-
have it. That's right.
Okay.
Well, Crazy Steve has professional abs, but he is very extremely unprofessional.
Yes, and doesn't have the experience you have.
Not at all.
No,
He's
not-
never. That man has never ascended the mountaintops of masculinity.
Never. Now I know you're probably. I know what you're. I'm just gonna let you say it. Jeremy Elliott.
Jeremy Elliott.
Yes,
Unprofessional.
that's it.
That's all I
Nothing
have.
nothing left to be said on Jeremy Elliott.
Karate skills like a bag of cereal.
Yes. Yes.
That's
yes.
right. Cereal bags, the inside of the box.
Yes, a bag of milk.
That's the one.
Yes.
The milk comes with the cereal.
He's been bringing his son William to the ring. How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't. Jay,
That's it. You don't want to comment. There's no comment.
I can't comment.
Yes, I don't understand. I understand. Yes.
Would you bring your child to the ring?
I find it very weird. I gotta admit, I find it very weird. No, I wouldn't bring my child to the ring. In fact, his child got involved in the last match and cost him the match, which shows you how unprofessional Jeremy Elliott is. And we've known this over the years that he's not the brightest. You know, you and I have both have that experience over the years. And but what's interesting is his match is against Daddy Davis.
Daddy Davis.
Now, would Daddy Davis be a better father to Jeremy Elliott's kid, William, than Jeremy Elliott?
Jay, I think anybody would be a better father. Little K,
Okay.
you would be a better father to Jeremy Elliott's son, William,
Yes.
than Jeremy Elliott.
Yes.
And Jay, would you agree with that?
I do agree with that. I don't want to throw any shade onto the FASD and the Red Boots program that Jeremy Elliott does. But I agree.
Certainly a worthwhile program. Absolutely.
I agree. It's certainly a worthwhile program. But I agree with everything you say, Jaxon Jarvis, as I always do. And this is why I'm happy to have you here in studio.
I want to know what he thinks of the women's match.
The women's match. Well, my money is on both of those women knocking on my door in the dressing room. That's what my money's on. But I'll tell you that Nikita has professional potential.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah,
Nikita making a
agreed.
name for herself. Absolutely
Yes.
making a name for herself in the Ontario indie scene, and she could be the next Neo Women's Champion.
Casey Spinelli, unprofessional.
Yeah, very unprofessional.
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 Jay, you and I have spent a lot of time in the locker room
Yeah.
with Casey Spinelli.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, unprofessional.
Yes. I happen to agree, Jaxon Jarvis, as I always do. I think you should be the mayor of the city.
Well, they've offered the key to me, and I turned it down.
I know, you said no.
I said I have too many keys to too many cities already.
Yes. So, I know we're running short on time, but I'm going to let this extend a bit because
That's fine. We can go
Jaxon
as long
Jarvis
as we want.
doesn't walk in anybody's studio.
I'll tell you when this interview is done.
Yes, thank you.
So, September 16th,
Yes.
professional Neo Wrestling. Jay Moore, you'll
Yes.
be there.
I will be there. I have moved over to the commentary side of doing things with Notorious TID, which I enjoy. I was shocked last time you walked out. And now the last two, you made a couple appearances last show in May.
I did.
Now, you were scouting who?
I was scouting anyone who has the potential
Yes.
to be a professional.
And I'm guessing, because you've said nothing about anybody here on this show, but I'm thinking that nobody caught your eye.
You know, Tyler Turba,
Oh, Tyler Turner,
Yeah.
yes.
I have wrestled him on many, many occasions.
Yes.
He had some potential.
Yes. Now, he's never beaten you, though.
He's never beaten me. Of course not.
Right.
Of course he hasn't. Have you
No.
seen? The problem is Tyler Turba's face couldn't grow a whisker.
No, he could not.
No, that's
No,
a
he
baby
could not.
face.
Yes.
That's not a professional face.
Not at all.
No.
He couldn't grow anything. I'm just going to say he cannot grow anything.
If Tyler Turba was interested in becoming a professional talent,
Yeah.
we may have to have a talk about some Rogaine for the upper lip. Because I know that boy has not yet hit puberty.
Yes. And he also didn't even beat Sean Spears on the last show.
That's
so
correct.
He's out.
Unprofessional.
He's out.
Oh, absolutely, Jay. The name was crossed off my list.
He's out.
Absolutely.
So this could be a while, this search that you're going on. This could be a while for you to get to where you need
that's
to be.
right, Jay.
Now, what about Heath Slater? He's coming up, too.
Heath who?
Heath Slater? He's a former WWE pro wrestler, former Impact wrestler.
Former.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Former.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. It's all right. You know what? Heath,
No.
you're probably listening right now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you that the professional will sign your autograph.
Oh, you will?
Absolutely.
Yes.
You know, because former talents, they deserve respect. And
Yes.
he's coming to town, and he's Slater was his name, right?
Yes,
That's
Slater.
right. Yeah.
SLAT.
Probably he has never seen the fans that he will see that the professional brings with him.
That's right. But it seems like he's not going to be a part of the absolutely professional foundation.
Absolutely not.
No, yes.
Absolutely not.
Yes. So Heath Slater's out. Jeremy Elliott is out. Tyler Turva, he had his chance, but he ain't going to go anywhere. Nikita. Now, we could see Jaxon Jarvis with Nikita, which would be interesting. Because you seem to be have some interest there.
She is professional.
Yes,
the
and
facial
has
hair
abs.
we might have an issue, but
Okay, yes, so...
but that's okay. With Nikita, I'm willing to look past that.
Oh, wow, which is something I've never heard you say.
Absolutely.
Yes.
She is looking to, take on Casey Smelly and break her face.
Yes.
That's what she told us. She's going to
Break her face.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, any of the Neo heavy hitters, I'm talking about Tiberius King, Primo Scordino, Stickball Tony Carboni, all off the list.
All unprofessional.
Yes.
Absolutely. These
Yes.
names, I believe all I heard was defeated by Jaxon Jarvis, defeated by Jaxon Jarvis, and defeated by Jaxon Jarvis.
Yes. Neo
Absolutely.
Pro Wrestling. It's a bad promo for Neo, but it's good for us to have Jaxon Jarvis in here due to the ratings.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I make up for any issues. Think about what we're going to do to this town now.
That's right.
Now that you've had the professional here,
Yes.
Yeah.
your radio show, just new levels.
I know.
New levels through the roof. Fans are actually waiting outside.
Your
for Jaxon
listeners
Jarvis.
right now, I'm like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day.
Yes.
I've made their evenings or mornings whenever
Right.
this show finally makes it to air.
And I know you were saying earlier that Little K Kendra is kind of like a McDonald's tip jar.
Absolutely.
What?
It just doesn't make sense.
There you go. You make no sense.
Jay, I love it, Jay. You remember
Yes.
our time together.
Yes, I do. I remember
Absolutely.
the promos. I've checked them out. I've done my research. I don't have to do research because the best times of my professional wrestling career was managing the professional Jaxon Jarvis.
Jay, we've done some miraculous things together.
Yes. Including beat up that little idiot Space Monkey.
Absolutely. And a Monkey's Rules match.
In a Monkey's Rules match. And,
Jay, remember that time you were my medical doctor?
Yes, where we
Jay
beat up
had a
Rob
temporary
Rage.
license.
Yes, where we beat up Rob Rage on cable TV.
We beat up that buffoon all the time.
Complete idiot and unprofessional. And I don't know. It's kind of... I got to be honest with you, Jaxon Jarvis. I've never said this to you before. But it's kind of...
It's okay, Jay.
It's kind of boring.
Let it out.
It's kind of boring to be your manager just because all you do is win matches, and it really leaves me with nothing.
It's okay, Jay.
Yeah.
It's okay. Sometimes it's okay to ride on the coattails of greatness.
And I have. And Jaxon Jarvis brought me to the mountaintops of masculinity.
That's right, Jay.
Just being by his side, being ringside with Jaxon Jarvis has been great.
A taste of greatness.
I can't even believe it happened to me, to be honest with you. I can't believe it came together like that. It just did. I just knew you were great for business. You've been nothing but great for business. And hopefully somebody at Neo Wrestling will reap the rewards of having the professional Jaxon Jarvis as their talent scout. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's a long list right now. It doesn't seem like there's a short list right now. It seems like Jaxon Jarvis has his eye on the competition or the talent at Neo Pro Wrestling. And I think it's going to stay that way, but you will be there on the 16th.
Absolutely, Jay. The professional will be there with his charming smile.
Yes.
Absolutely, and I will allow you to commentate on my presence.
And I love that. I love that because the ratings go through the roof when I commentate on your matches because it's you, not because of me, but it just gives me something.
You're welcome, Jay.
You know? Now, Are you going to have
Jay
merchant-
always needs something.
Jay, one time Jay actually
Yes.
filled in for the professional.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
VCW.
Thank you, yes.
Absolutely. And you know what? He did a half-decent job.
Yes, I
Half-decent.
did. I did. It was a great entrance, and then the match, just forget about it. But
All right.
I don't know. I think that we got the crowd up in arms at the Super Wonder Gallery. I
Absolutely.
think it was perfect.
Some of the best.
One of the greatest wrestling venues we've ever been in, the Super Wonder Gallery.
Well, and that was until now. Neo Wrestling in Niagara Falls.
Yes, Columbus Club of Niagara, 6990 Stanley Avenue, right at the end. Jaxon Jarvis, you're very familiar with Niagara Falls, right across from the Niagara Falls Convention Center. And September 16th. You may make a decision. You may be involved in the match. Who knows what you're going to do?
Jay,
Nobody tells you what
That's
to do.
right, Jay. No one tells me what to do.
That's
The
right.
professional will do as he sees fit.
Yes, exactly.
Absolutely. So
Yes.
you can't, there's nothing to know or expect except don't miss this show it is
You got
going
it.
to be professional.
You got it. The professional Jaxon Jarvis. He's an exclusive. May I say that? At Neo Pro Wrestling. Maybe you don't want that out there, but I'm going to say you're.
Jay.
It's
That's
okay?
okay.
Yes, it's okay because Jaxon Jarvis is only interested in Neo Pro Wrestling. It seems.
All right.
He may get out there. He's been to all the companies. Yeah.
I've seen the world. We've traveled the world together,
Yes.
Jay.
Thank you. Yes.
I am the longest reigning, undisputed, undefeated champion in North America.
It's true.
That's right.
And I think I've never said you're wrong before, but I'm going to say you're wrong here because I think it's the world.
Jay, thank you.
Yes.
In this case, thank you for reminding me of my own greatness.
Yes.
Sometimes
It might not
it's
even be the
difficult.
world. It might be the universe. It might be the galaxy.
Absolutely,
Nobody has
Jay.
beaten Jaxon Jarvis.
Undefeated.
Yes. He got so bored with professional wrestling, he just left, and now he wants to contribute and help out with some of the new talent that's out there. Nobody has stepped up to the plate yet. Nobody has come up to Jaxon Jarvis's expectations.
There's some promise on this next show, but again, just my sheer presence will ensure
true.
that everybody heightens their own games.
Yes. So Jaxon Jarvis, he'll have merchandise available on the 16th, and we'll be at the VIP booth on the 16th. It's a lot of money to get Jaxon Jarvis merchandise and autographs, but it is so worth it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Jay. You're welcome, Jay and Little K.
Yes.
Well, thank you. I am bowing at your feet.
Yes. And I'm giving you a hand clap. And
Yeah.
thank you, Jaxon Jarvis.
Professional of you, Little K. Professional.
Yes.
Thank you, Jaxon Jarvis, for everything you've done for the wrestling business and everything you've done for my career and everything you've done for this radio station today by merely spending your 15, 20 minutes here.
You're welcome, Jay, for your life and everything great you have in it.
Thank you, Jaxon Jarvis. Little K, let's play some music and come back with some...
Professional.
We'll come back with some the local bands playing.
The local music listing.
The local music, yes.
Let's hear some Head Above Water by My Son the Hurricane.
Not at the beginning, but it's my decision. I did it, we'll see how it goes when we get to the finish. No time for the cynics, with it or not, they are with it. This is my moment, I'm in it, I'll measure my time in moments, not minutes. And I don't know if you